Hi folks, and welcome to Survival NS, where we discuss topics such as survival, backpacking, camping, and hiking. We also do a bunch of gear reviews. Today I have this product here. This is the UCO Candlelier. Now some of you may be familiar with the UCO candle lantern, which has been around for a few decades, and it pretty much looks like this. However, it's a little bit smaller and it only houses one candle. This bad boy houses 3 candles. And the claim by the company is that it generates 5,000 BTUs of heat, which in my books is pretty badass if it's true. However, what we're going to do is we're going to put that to the test tonight in the backcountry, winter camping, where the temperatures are due to fall to minus 28 Celsius. Well, now that we've got the tent set up, it's time to set up the interior. But before we do that, I just want to give out a little information about this tent. If you have a good look at it there. This is the Nunatak tent. It was distributed back in the day by Mountain Equipment Co-op. It's approximately 33 years old, and I just recently waterproofed the fly again and reseamed all the seals. And I'm going to be testing it out along with some other equipment, including the candelier. But I've taken this tent on many mountaineering expeditions. It's been used extensively during the winter months mostly, and it's held up. What a workhorse of a tent this thing is. They don't make them anymore, which is a shame. And back in the day, I believe the cost of this tent was, I think I paid somewhere in the vicinity of about $550 Canadian, which in today's money would probably be around between $8,000 and $1,000 Canadian. So, however, it does the job and it does it well. All right, let's go set up the interior. Alright, we've got our tent footprint, and we're going to lay this out. One thing that really helps a lot is to have a pair of these gloves. These are contact gloves. They have this silicone little nodules on them that are very grippy, so that you can grip on the things. Makes life a lot easier if you can see that there. All right, let's set up the footprint. Next thing we're going to set up is our Mylar little blanket here, which will go underneath my sleep system to reflect the heat back up to me rather than the heat escaping onto the ground. Now that I've got my Mylar blanket down, I can start putting the sleep system together. And the first part of it, it's going to be this Gore-Tex bivy. This is part of the US extreme cold weather system, sleep system. And this is the first part of it. And then inside this is where my sleeping bag is going to go. So as you can see now, This is my down sleeping bag, which is rated to about 0 degrees. It goes inside the Gore-Tex bivy, and the Gore-Tex bivy adds an extra 5 to 6 degrees of warmth to my sleeping bag already. So that's set up. Now the next part is to get my pillow, and if I needed extra warmth, I've got a liner, a fleece liner, that can also go inside my sleeping bag. I'm not going to bring that out just yet though. So here's my pillow. As you can see, it's basically a synthetic pillow, but it does the job well. And I place that right up on the head there so that when I go to sleep, it's nice and comfy there. So the last thing we got to set up now is my air mattress. Now, as you can see, my air mattress comes with a pump sack. And this is crucial in the winter because you don't want to be blowing your hot air into your air mattress in the winter, because your hot air will then turn into ice crystals inside your sleeping pad, which will defeat the purpose. So an air sack with your air mattress is essential. All right, so once you've got your air mattress pumped up, you place it inside the bivy sack on the bottom. Then you place your sleep system, sleeping bag, over top. And you've got a good sleep system right there. Put your pillow back in there. And you can enclose it and you're ready to go to bed. Now, I've got inside my sleeping bag right now a pair of fleece long pants to wear to bed should I need it. And of course, a definite must-have for winter, down booties. These are excellent. Keep your feet warm in the winter, because the coldest parts of your body in the winter when you're sleeping is going to be your feet and your hands, but mostly your feet down at the end of the bag. And one pair of these really come in handy, and they come with hardcore Cordura bottoms you can actually wear around outside in the camp as well. Very durable, and I've had these since 1987, 88, I believe, and they're still going strong. Now I'm going to put all that in here so that when it's time to go to bed, they're going to be in there nice and warm when I put them on. Pro tip. And this here is the reason why I'm out here tonight, is to test this theory out that this UCO Candlelier punches out 5,000 BTUs of heat. That's their claim, and we're going to test it out tonight. Okay, so I've got the thermometer up, and let's see here. It's reading -12 inside my tent. As you can see, I now have the candelier lit. And it is quite cold in here. Well, we got the stove going, So I'm just got it primed up now. Gotta let that fuel burn off. And then we'll turn the nozzle back on and get that nice blue flame. And there she goes. We're ready to start cooking. All right, so we've got the water in there, and my meal for tonight is spaghetti and meatballs. So we're just waiting for that hot water to start bubbling and getting boiled. Let it simmer about 10 minutes. Open up the package and chow down. You can see now the difference between when it was minus 10, 12 in here, and it's now plus 10. So it is starting to make quite a difference. While we're waiting for the spaghetti and meatballs to heat up in the packet, we've got a hamburger bun with strawberry jam and of course peanut butter. All right, we got hot grape juice, and spaghetti and meatballs. Well, it's time to call it a night. Looking at the thermometer here, it is about 0 degrees Celsius in here. And the outdoor temperature is minus 16. So this thing's obviously doing something right. We'll see you in the morning. Well, as you can see, the Candelier is out. It went out about 2 o'clock in the morning, and the temperature dropped about 10 degrees after the Candelier went out. Minus 10 in here now. So it's about 10 degrees difference with the Candelier on in the tent. Well, water froze. However, had a backup. We're good to go for coffee this morning. Well, I'll tell you what does work in here to get some heat is that little Whisper Light stove. Had it on for about 5 minutes. And the temperature is 20 degrees in here. 20 degrees Celsius. Coffee is served with croissant. Could it get any better? Hey there folks, and welcome back to my channel. Just before I wrap up this video, I just want to make a few points on the Candelier. First of all, safety. This Candelier actually gets pretty hot when you have it on for a while, and I not recommend you touch the top or the glass globe. You'd burn your hands. I would also recommend you purchase one of these neoprene protective covers by UCO. That way you can take your Candelier into the pack country and be relatively safe that you won't have it damaged. And another point with the Candelier is carbon monoxide. And what I did on my experiment is I opened up both of my vestibule doors to allow a little bit of cross breeze to dissipate some of the carbon monoxide effects in there. And that's very important whenever you have either an open flame or any heat source in your tent. You can purchase the Candelier on Amazon, and it's going for about $52 Canadian. It comes with 3 candles, so you're ready, set to go. However, to purchase the neoprene cover, that's done separately, and it's an extra expense. You can also purchase the Candlelier on the company's website and some other websites, backpacking sites that you'll find out there. Another thing is, as you noticed when I was doing my experiment, I was using the Candlelier in a dedicated 4-season double wall tent. And that tent is designed to keep the heat in a lot better than it would if it was a 3-season tent. And if you're going to do any sort of winter backpacking or winter expeditions, I would really recommend you get a 4-season double wall tent. It will improve your camping experience in the winter. Another point I failed to mention was that the cold is going to have an impact on the heat source you're using. So the colder it gets, the less of a positive effect your heat source is going to have. And with the Candlelier, I just want to say that it did improve my heat in my tent by about 10 degrees. So to me, I think that was pretty darn good. Now overall, would I recommend this item? Yes, I would. I'd give it a thumbs up. However, keep in mind that if you're going to go backpacking, that there is a chance that carting around the Candlelier, banging it around, you may end up breaking the glass globe, and that's why I recommend you purchase the neoprene protective cover to go with it. Also, I want to mention, I'm not sponsored, nor am I paid to make any of these reviews. Any comments that I make is solely based on the experience with the product out in the real world. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like it on other reviews, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Leave your comments and your questions in the comment section below as well. I will strive to answer each and every one of your questions. And if you've also had some experience using the Candlelier, please let me know how you made out. All right, that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.